Meeting order. Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please remind you to silence your phones, electronic devices. Has everybody had an opportunity to review the minutes from December 2nd's meeting? If so, are there any additions or corrections?
I'll move to approve minutes, both of them.
And I'll second.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We have the motion to approve the minutes from December 6th and December 13th meetings. We have a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. I'm sure nobody has any mail to share. Mark, I thought you were reaching for something there. County Attorney?
I don't have anything.
Okay, we have no reports. Under old business, we learned that we had a little faux pas on our part, that we needed a majority of the council to approve the proposed pay raise for the highway department and the stipend in lieu of health insurance. Though there was a majority of the council that was here, it was not a majority of the total council, meaning 4 votes. So that being said, we need a motion to revisit that. We do have a quorum here, with 4 members being here out of the 7. So in order for this to pass, we need 4 members to approve this tonight if a motion is made.
I'll move to, I don't have that on paper here, Mike, I don't think.
The December 6th minutes?
The matter of the highway department raise, Shirley. I don't, do we actually have that on paper, James? Okay. All right, then
Did you
I'll-
have a copy of the December 6th?
Do we have
Because
that?
Jane
ordinance?
covers that in the...
Yes, I've got that, Shirley.
We have to sign it.
Due to the fact that we had an earlier discussion on this a week ago, my position in the matter hasn't changed, and due to the fact that the pay raise agreement that the union at the highway department offered to make with the county was actually did not increase the highway department's budget at all. I'll move that we approve that agreement again.
And I'll second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Okay, Councilman Nabi,
Yes?
Councilwoman Wise,
Yes.
Councilman Strong,
Yes.
Councilman Winter.
I'll give a long answer. I stated my position at the last meeting, why I felt opposed to it. Not that I felt that the highway department or the highway workers were not deserving of it, but we had a position where it was kind of an all-inclusive to give all of the county personnel a raise a couple years ago, and that included the highway department. And we've not been able to give the county employees a pay raise this year due to restrictions within our budget. With that being said, I've had a week to think this over, and I've talked to Richard Corum about it and about the health insurance and the benefits of what he would receive. And with rising health insurance costs and things the way they are, it would save him money. And I asked him, Mr. Corum, what he would prefer to do. And being the humble man that he is, he said he would stay with whatever the county gave him. And I appreciate his response, but I asked him to tell me exactly what he wanted to do. His response was he would like to take the union insurance. He felt it was better coverage and it would save him money. With that being said, I will vote yes. So we have 4 votes in the affirmative. We have nobody here else to vote against it. Motion passes. Long-winded yes. I felt that I needed to give a response because, as Dale said, it doesn't affect our budget. It's just a highway budget. But I have talked to some of the council members that will be on next year, and we will make it a very high priority with an emphasis on the responsibility of the taxpayers, but we have to find a way to do something for our county employees, to get them something. We can't, I know we're looking at, and it's not that we have, we've all tried to talk about it, find a way to do something, but it's just not been in the budget. So, motion carries.
I appreciate your
I do too.
changing your vote, and I'd like to reiterate a couple of the different things that you maybe didn't get to address, because like Dale said, when we have an opportunity to be able to help some of the employees without a direct impact from the tax rolls, raising property taxes, et cetera, then, you know, I too am of the opinion that we should take advantage of it because we don't know when we can. And since I and Mark and Jim on the Salary and Wage Committee, along with Russ as well, that we have tried to address each of the different groups as we have been able to. And certainly the larger group of the courthouse employees is on our list to, like you say, address and figure out if there's some way we can make it happen. I think we've made great strides in some of the other areas. We're no longer paying thousands of dollars out to retrain people in a turnkey system where we just train somebody, for example, 911, spend many thousands of dollars to do that training, and then they turn around and leave to go to another county where they're paid a great deal more money. And I think that we've seen stability in the 911 department. We've seen stability in the community corrections. At one point in time, because of the restrictions, the 28-hour restrictions per week, that Michelle had difficulty in getting people to cover the services over there. And I think what we've been able to do is help there and the sheriff's department. So certainly it's going to be, like you say, one of our #1 priorities this coming year with the new subcommittee to deal with the salary and wages. And we'll look forward to the new council people joining the subcommittee, and hopefully there'll be some answers.
Thank you.
Well, that's well said, Shirley. I might add one thought. It is entirely feasible that the situation at the time when we are able to do something for courthouse employees on salaries and wages, it may not be possible to do it for people who are paid outside the general fund. So we may face that issue
right.
again. But when the time comes when we can do something for general fund employees, I certainly want to do that.
Thank you. I think we all do, and recognize the plight.
Exactly.
I'm just thankful that we have employees that are dedicated, that put in the work that they do and the hours that they put in for the pay that they get. And I can't thank them enough for what they do. I appreciate what they do. But, I think we've all said it, we all recognize it. Mark will be on the commissioners next year, so let's all work together to figure out a way to do something for them. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll figure out something. With that being said, we'll move on to the revote on the stipend in lieu of health insurance. That too needs a majority of 4 for that. Is there a motion to approve that?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any further discussion?
One item, Mr. President. A week ago, we voted on this, and I was surprised that it didn't receive a unanimous consent. But this this ordinance has been in effect for, I think, 3 years now. About 3 years ago, we put this in place.
The health savings account?
N-
Well, no,
this was
that was
the
before the
stipend
health
in
savings
lieu.
account, yes.
And this was done as a cost savings measure. And it
Yes.
has saved the county tens of thousands of dollars
Yes.
year over year, and it will continue to save tens of thousands of dollars if it's allowed to stay in effect. I don't think it was ever intended for this policy to be subjected to up or down votes every year. I think it was the intent originally for it to be reviewed as to see that the dollar amounts in it were keeping up with the inflationary pressures in the insurance industry. As I look at the figures, they're staying steady. But that was the intent of this policy to begin with. I think this was the brainchild, correct me if I'm wrong, Frank, this was the brainchild of Barton Barker while he was
Correct.
commissioner. And it has saved a lot of money, and will continue to if we're allowed to continue this. I would be disappointed if we have to increase our budget and insurance costs that we haven't budgeted for next year. That's all I'll say about that.
Okay. Move on to the roll call vote?
Councilman Nabi?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wise?
Yes.
Councilman Strong?
Yes,
Councilman Winter?
Yes. And I voted yes because I learned something in there that I did not know was in there, which was, does not cover new people. So,
Had to be existing.
okay, there, so it was not clear in that. One other item that we talked about, talking to our attorney this morning, the $15,000 that we were setting aside each year to take care of the 27th pay period, we have already taken care of that by going to biweekly pay period, which we will address again in the revised salary ordinance by going biweekly. We will take care of that. We just have to take care of it in the 27th or in the 10th year or the 11th year, but year 10 now, correct?
Yes.
So, those that are here. So we don't have to have an ordinance. We can't do an ordinance. In fact, why don't you explain it, Carl?
Yeah, I talked to, because I was going to draft an ordinance for this special fund, and to make sure I was crossing my T's and dotting my I's, I contacted the State Board of Accounts, and they said there's no real legal mechanism to do so. And she said, honestly, there's no point in doing it. And Frank, do you remember her name?
I somehow knew you were going to ask me that, but no.
I can't. I
Is
can.
it Shannon Lopez?
I don't think it was Shannon Lopez. I was going to give her name if you wanted to talk to her about it, but she said it didn't make sense anyway, because you, even without the fund, you'd have, or even with the fund, we'd have to make special appropriations, and the biweekly pay for salary people should solve that problem.
Which we've done.
Yeah.
So just so everybody's aware, people that think that we're not thinking about the county employees, we are by looking ahead to the 27th pay period. We've addressed it for not only this past year, but for future years.
Yeah, did I?
Yes.
I know you talked to her as well,
Yes,
so I'm
you
just.
covered it perfectly. However, we have to deal with what State Board of Accounts says, but the fact is, 11 years from now, because this thing is cyclical, in 11 years from now, none of anybody, no one in this room may be on the council. Jane may not be the auditor. And the problem is, without putting something aside so that everybody knows that 11 years from now, you're going to have that 27 pay schedule, something like that. The county's liable, the employees, I should say, may very well wind up being in this same situation again. It's regrettable, but nevertheless, it is exactly as Colin quoted it, what she said, so.
Really, it's going to take foresight ahead of time to appropriate that money before the year begins to know that the 27th pay is going to be happening. And that's really just what it's going to take.
Well, we have, for this year, we put the 15,000 aside, so and we'll probably continue to do that And who's ever here can pass the message on to whoever takes their places, or future councils can do what they choose, I guess. So,
You can leave a note on the desk when you leave.
there you go.
Yeah. On the door on the way out.
Yeah.
Well, and I do think that's one of the, one of the benefits of some people being there to help the new folks understand through the budget process and what have you. But again, you know, this, taking care of this 27th pay this year was one of the main reasons that we couldn't address some of the salaried increases. So it was a matter of, you know, one or the other, and not the ability to do both. So I think it's something that is painful enough that we should have no trouble remembering it for the next couple of budgets, and then it's up to the ones that follow.
Right. Okay, moving on to new business, the revised salary ordinance.
Everybody should have a copy of that, and it includes the highway department raises on the assumption that they pass.
So we got the new revised salary ordinance, 2016-10. Would somebody like to make a motion to approve it? Or disapprove it?
I move that we approve the Fayette County 2016 salaried ordinance number 2016-10 in its new bi-weekly format.
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. I'll send this down for your signatures.
That was a 4 vote.
4 vote.
Okay.
Moving on to transfers. So we got this here, just out of order.
Probably. Sorry.
Sorry.
Mine are in order.
First transfer is for area planning in the amount of $1,312 for the 27th pay period. These are all going to be for the 27th pay period.
There's another one attached behind that too.
And one for $214.84. Is there a motion to approve?
May I make a motion to approve all of them that concern the 27th pay?
Yeah. I'll just go through and read them so for the general public. There's one for probation for the amount of $1,128.75. There's one for the commissioners. One line of $1,400 from burial of soldiers. State of gravestones, $1,534.88. County membership dues, $1,317.54 for a total of $4,252.42. Transfer to, I don't know, line item. 1,400, giving it a balance of $1,488.55. Second line is, we'll give it a balance of $1,118.95. Third line will be $854.37. The fourth line, $790.95. Prosecutors, Title 4. $448, $210, $300.02, $1,159.89, $240, $370.28, total of $2,728.21. Prosecutor requesting a transfer in the amount of $958. Health Department, $47.20. Another one for $78. Another one for $200. Another one for $400. Another one for $135. Another one for $1,002.99. Another one for $1,853.55. For a total of $3,716.74. CUMCAP, $57.63. Superior Court, she requested $400. Okay. Is that all of them? That's 27th pay period causes a problem.
Oh,
Okay. Is there a second? I'm not repeating all of them again.
I will second the motion to approve the transfers for the various different departments as you read.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Mike, I'd like to thank the auditor for the amount of work and time that she's put in on this. It's been a tremendous undertaking for an auditor who hasn't quite finished a full year on the job yet. She's done a terrific job.
well, I need to publicly thank Commissioner Jackson for all of his help with this too, because he just sat across from me at my desk helping write forms and take them to different departments to have them signed, and it was a big job, but we got her done. Thank you.
Yes, thanks to both of you.
Yes.
Any further discussion? Okay. All those in favor of approving the motion to approve all the transfer requests from the various departments to cover the 27th pay period, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. 4 ayes. Motion carries. Is there 144 for Julie? The sheriff?
I thought he was going to be here to present.
May I speak for him?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've got the names.
He was in front of us this morning. He's lost a male jail officer and a female jail officer simply because one's moving to Texas and the other one found a better job. So he gave us the names, and right off the top of my head, they eluded me.
Ashley Gill is the female jail officer, and Drake Pope is the male.
Yeah, so these are replacements for someone who has left.
Is there a motion to approve the 144?
I move to approve the 144 request from the sheriff.
Okay. Second.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor of approving the 144 request from the sheriff, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carries. Are there any patron concerns?
Say so.
If not, motion to adjourn.
I'll move to adjourn.
A second.
Okay, before we adjourn, I guess it'll be the last meeting before the Christmas holidays. Wish everybody in the council a very Merry Christmas, and all county employees and all the county residents. Hope everybody has a safe and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. With that, we will adjourn.